another video from the Inspiration College, and what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to look at this business opportunity being promoted by Dave Kettner. And I'm not sure if you have seen Dave Kettner with his YouTube video promoting this business opportunity. He called it the Mugpreneur, and basically what he is saying, as you can see on the screen here, before I even read what is here, even though you can see this information on the screen, Dave, he's a part of Learn. That's this online, I would say online training being run by Anik Signal, and Anik is successful at what he does. So Dave is a part of his training here, and also they associate themselves with Robert Kiyosaki. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Rich Dad Poor Dad. So they are endorsing this business opportunity that Dave Kettner is talking about here. And the reason why I'm looking at this is because he's also an Etsy shop owner. And when I first saw his ad, knowing me, I know that this is all geared at selling you some courses. And I think I did a video on this YouTube channel where I'm talking about the fact that you can set up an Etsy shop without doing a course. So this is the workshop. This is the start of the workshop. So what you would do, step 1, you would sign up for the workshop. Then step 2, you would attend the free workshop, and then step 3, they would give you this free ebook. So I did all of that last year, and obviously I wasn't going to buy any course. All I wanted was the free ebook. And what really attracted me to this business model is the fact that it's print on demand. So for instance, he's talking about mug. If you look at this mug, you have a design on it, and you create this design, you place it on the mug, and you upload it to Etsy, which you would call the listing. And when somebody order this product, then that's when it's printed. So you would have a print partner like Printful, and then Printful would print this mug, the design on the mug, and they would do the shipping and everything for you. So this is basically what it's all about. So you're not storing any inventory, you're not buying this product and store it at your house. You only deliver this product when somebody order and it's printed. So they term it print on demand. So this is really what the business is all about. But what I want to point out to you guys is that this is like a sales letter, and not what you see on this, not everything is true. Not everything is entirely true, and this is geared or structured to pull newbies in. This is always for like beginners. The structure, the wordings and everything, just to pull people who probably you're just starting out on the online space. You have no experience, so you don't know what is happening. But let us go through it and let me show you what I'm talking about, because I'm also going to show you my Etsy shop, and to show you that it's not necessarily the same as they are making it sound, as if it's easy and you're going to make money like clockwork. Because hear what he says here: the safest way to build an online business: put simple images and phrases on mugs and sell them like clockwork, with no inventory, no shipping, and no complications. This is not entirely true. You're not going to be selling mugs like clockwork. And I'm going to show you why I'm telling you that it's not as easy as they are making it sound. You're not going to be selling mugs like clockwork, because what this means, he's saying that like every day you're going to be selling, say for example, every day you sell 10 mugs. So for 7 days you'll be selling 70 mugs. You'll be selling mugs all the while. It's like you're not going to miss a day where you don't have multiple sales and all of that. And I'm going to show you why this is not necessarily true. He says This beginner friendly business model allows you to be successful even if 98% of mugs design fail. So they, as I said, they tailor this sales letter for beginners. If you don't really have any experience in the online space, then you would want to believe everything you see here. So I agree to some extent with what he's saying here. So if we just use 100, which is easy, so he says even if 98% of your mug designs fail. So for example, you have 100 mugs, and if 98% of those mugs you fail at them, meaning nobody buying those mugs, so you'll be talking about 98 mugs out of 100, which nobody's interested in. And I'm going to show you my shop, which to some extent I agree with him, because you can have 100 mugs on your shop and only two designs would really be giving you sales. So I understand what he's saying. So you have 98 mugs fail, and then you have two mugs with designs where people like those designs, so they're buying those mugs. And but it's honestly, it's not going to be you're not going to be making sales like clockwork, because you have a lot of competition. So here they are giving away this free book, and this is just a digital book cover. All you would be getting is a PDF document. It's 53 pages, and for attending this webinar or workshop, the same thing, workshop, free workshop, webinar, so you could sign up for this. So that's what I did, and all I wanted was just to hear what the business is and all of that, and then I got the book and I did it, read up myself, because guys, you don't need to do a course to set up an Etsy shop. You have a lot of videos on YouTube you can use to do that. The course would help you to understand certain things and make things much easier for you when you're going through and you're setting up, but the course is not going to make you make more sales than anybody else, or make you make more sales than somebody who did not do the course. The course is just there to help you to understand things more quickly than if you were doing it on your own. But it's not like if you do a course you're going to be successful at this business, because at the end of the day, majority of the work is going to be on you. You are at home alone on your computer. You're not going to have these guys 24/7 or 24 hours a day spoon feeding you, telling you what to do. He also mentioned something about zero ads. You're not going to be spending any money on ads. And of course, when you start this business, you don't need to run any ads. But guess what? You're not setting up a hobby. When you create an Etsy shop or an Etsy store, it's not a hobby. A hobby would be where you go to that store every day and you alone finding your store, and you're looking at the designs and you're, wow, such a nice design, and you go the next day and you look at it and you're scrolling through the number of designs, and man, these designs are great, and only you see in your shop. You're not making any sales. That's a hobby. Nobody's going on Etsy to create an Etsy store or an Etsy shop for hobby purposes. You want to make money. So he's saying that you don't have to run ads, but if you're not going to spend any money on ads, whether it's Etsy ads, because Etsy have their own ads platform, or YouTube ads, Facebook ads, if you're not going to spend any money to run those ad campaigns to send visitors to your shop, then it means that you have to rely on free traffic. And how are you going to get free traffic? Do you have an email list with thousands of subscribers, or even say 1,000 subscribers on your email list, where you could send them an email with the link of your shop for them to visit your shop and make purchase if they want to? And if you have an email list, it means that you would have had some sort of online experience. And would you really want to visit this workshop or even to buy the course to set up an Etsy shop? Because if you have an email list already, it means that you would fully understand, or you would, at some point, you would have some kind of experience in the online space to be able to generate that email list. So you wouldn't need this training anyway? Do you have an Instagram following? Do you have a lot of people, you know, following your Instagram account where you could post your links and the link of your shop, and people would visit your shop and you might have a few sales from your Instagram account? Those you would consider free traffic. Do you have a LinkedIn account? Do you have a Twitter account? Do you have a Facebook fan page, or Facebook private page? And even if you have those pages, do you have followers who are interested in what you have to sell? Because if you're not going to pay for the traffic, then you have to get free traffic, and that's how you would get your free traffic to your shop, those that I've mentioned just a couple seconds ago. Also, do you have a blog? If you have a blog website, then you could create content, and then you could put the link of your shop. So if you have visitors coming to your blog, then it would be easy for them to see your content, and they would visit your shop. So you call it organic search. Do you have that? So if you don't have that, and I'm assuming that if you are starting out as a beginner, you have none of those, and even if you have like an Instagram account, it might just be a couple hundred people, or even less than 100. So you're still going to need traffic, because if you have a product and you have no traffic, you're not going to make any sales, no matter how good the product is. So this is what these guys are saying. So I'm not 100% in agreement with them when they're making it sound as if it's so easy. You're going to create designs and then things are going to work out. So this is the first page of the sales letter that they are talking about here, and this is Dave. So as you can see, his mugs here, and he's saying, join our brand new live workshop and discover my 3-step system for becoming a successful mugpreneur, even if you fail 98% of the time. So you would go through the training if you want to, and these here, you always have this stuff popping up saying people just register for the workshop. I'm not really so sure that, because these online marketers, they can create this kind of thing where you think that a whole lot of people, sometimes they have it people buying products and they would have this thing popping up. So it doesn't mean that all of these people are signing up. You see, 2 days ago, verified by proof. When you go to Warrior Plus and JVZO and those guys selling their crappy products, you would see stuff like this. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this guy is not successful, because he also has, according to him, he has products on Amazon, and then he has other products that he's selling. So he's successful at what he's doing. But I'm talking about this course now, because a lot of times you have these marketers, they create course, say they want to teach you how to sell on Amazon, how to sell on Etsy, and really and truly it's the course that they are making money from, not necessarily what they're teaching you to do. It's the course they're making the money from. So let us quickly go to another. I don't know why they have the same pages with different URLs, because here is the same page here, and then as you can see, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, so he's endorsing Dave's business model here, how to build a successful online business, putting simple images and phrases and mugs. So you can see it's actually the same thing, and then they have a countdown here, and then he's talking about cash flow business. Make no mistake, 2021 was a rough year. So you can read this in your own time, and this is what I was actually talking about, where he's saying $0 ad spend. So that means you're not going to spend any money advertising this business. How to attract buyers to your online store without a single cent or second spend on traffic. So how are you going to get the traffic? If you're not going to use ads, then you must be getting the traffic free. And I just earlier explained to you how that free traffic is going to come about. You posting your link to different social media accounts and all that. Do you have a YouTube channel? That's another thing, where you can do videos and then you can put your link in the description of the video for people to visit your shop. Do you have that? If you don't have that, then this training would have to cover all of that for you to create that, and then it's going to take a while for you to start building subscribers and stuff like that. And it says fail often, make more, so you can register. But here they have another one. It's the same information, but they have different URLs and so on. Here you still have this thing popping up. So this is what I want to actually talk to you about, guys, because you might come across this and you want to join, and I'm not saying you shouldn't join, but what I'm saying is you can literally start an Etsy shop without doing a course. If you want to go ahead and do the course, then you can go ahead, but you are going to spend like probably $4.95, $4.97 for this course, and you still, after doing that, then you would just have a shop, and you still have to drive traffic to that shop, whether it's by paid traffic or free traffic. So let me show you why I'm showing you this, because if you should, first of all, let me go to Dave's shop. So I'm going to look at let me see if it's this one. Okay, so this is his shop, and I'm assuming that he only, because I know you can create more than one shop on Etsy, so I'm assuming that he only has one shop where he's selling mugs, and this is his shop. So it's not even just mugs he's selling here. As you can see, guys, Etsy would tell you how many sales your shop has made, you know, and then you would get how many 5-star reviews you have and all of that. So the good thing about Etsy, that they will show you the number of sales you have made since you start your shop. It can be a good thing at some level, and then it can also be a bad thing, because like if you start a new shop, I'm going to show you my shop. If you have no sales, then all your visitors would now look here and see that you don't have any sales, so they might not want to buy from you. If you are making sales, then you would love for, you know, Etsy to have, you know, that displayed here. I would wish if they would do it so that you can actually switch this off, just like with, you know, your YouTube channel, where you can switch off your subscribers, so nobody has to know how many subscribers you have, or you can switch it on. But Etsy doesn't do that. Everybody would see how many sales you have here. So this is his shop, but the thing with this is that he's not only selling mugs, and the course is all about mugs. So as you can see, he's selling digital products also, and he has also pillowcases and different items in his shop. So the thing about it is, as you can see, pillowcases, he has 19 designs, and he has like these are like digital images, 91. So you can see the reason why I'm showing you those is that he has 842 sales, which is not bad, but it's not a lot of sales to say that if he was selling mugs like clockwork, this would have been much higher, because he started this shop quite a while now, because the last update was like let me see if I can find, he last updated his shop policy like the 22nd of September 2020. So we are now in 2022, so that means he has this shop prior to this date, so he could probably be running this shop like for the past 3 years. So this is a good amount of time to generate all of the sales, and you have shops on Etsy selling or making tens of thousands of sales. So when you compare that to 842 sales, that's nothing. So, and remember, he's talking about mugs. The course is about mugs, so it means that this number of sales, not only mugs are in this number. You have like the digital products, you have like pillowcases. So because Etsy don't really separate the different products and put the sales there, you don't know, everything is mixed up here. So how do you know how many mugs he would have sold you know, in this figure, to be talking about selling mugs like clockwork? Now these are some of his designs, and guys, if you look at these designs, it's not like designs that you can't do yourself. You can easily do these designs yourself, and obviously that's what he's going to teach you in the course, to do. Oh, come on, man! To do these designs, these things just keep popping up. So if you also look at his price, I'm going to use my shop. Let me go to my shop and show you, because it's easier for me to use my shop and show you how this price work. So if I could go to my shop. So this is my Etsy shop. No, I started this shop without doing a course, and this shop is 4 months old, and as you can see here, I've only made 6 sales, and all of these are mugs, because when I just started out, I was doing just mugs, and then sales coming in very slow, so I decided to go into other things like doing phone cases. So as you can see, I have phone cases here, Samsung cases and iPhone cases, and I have two digital downloads here, but majority of the products are mugs and phone cases, and so I have a total of 115, yeah, total of 115 items here. This shop is 4 months old. Okay, these prices, as you can see, I was using his shop as what would I say now, his shop as guide or inspiration, because you would consider him to be my competitor. So I was looking at how he was pricing his products, and then obviously I would have to price my products like this. So this price you're looking at, this is what the customer would pay for, like for example for this mug. The customer would pay £22.14 for this mug. So what Etsy did was to add VAT onto the price that I set for the mug, and it would amount to £22.14. So the VAT is 20% of the cost. So if somebody should come here and buy this mug, this is not what you're going to get in your account. This money is not going in your account. After Etsy and whoever is your print partner, like for me, I'm using Printful. So whoever is your print partner, they are going to take their fees, because they are the ones printing the mug, and they are the ones who are actually selling you the mug. So you're paying for the mug, and then they are doing the printing and the shipping, so you're going to have to pay for shipping also. So they just take one price for everything. So after they take their fees and Etsy take their fees, I'm only left with like what, £6. So you would say like I'm only, what would they call it now, my profit margin would be like just 20%. So I'm only left with £6 from this amount. So you're not really making a lot of money off each mug. You're just getting like £6 from each mug, and you can't set these prices too high, because you might not get any sale. People are not going to buy mugs that expensive unless you have some incredible design, so you have to really look at your competitors, see what they are pricing their mugs at, and if they are making a lot of sales, then people are comfortable with that price, then you could also have similar price. So that's really with that, but I'm going to show you the price I'm actually selling at. So if I could go to like my ads here, but before you can actually work out, let me go back here. You can actually work out the price I'm selling at. I think I'm selling it at £18.40, and when 20% of that, so what Etsy would do is work out 20% of £18.40, and whatsoever that amounts to, they would add it back to £18.40. So that's how they get £22.14. So this is what you would see on the front end. And when I go into the back end now, you would actually see I'm selling the mug for £18.40 or £18.45, I think. So what I did, I just price every single mug the same price, so that if I need to change the price, I could easily go to the back end and just change the price for everything, and then all my mugs would have the same price, instead of me going and having different prices. So I just make it easy, sell the mugs for the same price, all the designs for the same price. And as you can see, I have different designs. These are like designs with background, And these are the latest ones I have, and then these ones I have them with transparent background, because I realized I had a just transparent background and I wasn't getting much sales, so I decided to do full background and just to give people more choices. So I've been running Etsy ads from ever since I started my Etsy shop, and I switched it off probably nearly 2 weeks now. And as you can see, Etsy is saying to me, you are missing out. Your ad campaign is paused, so your ads aren't reaching shoppers searching on Etsy, and they are telling me to restart my ads. But the point I'm trying to make, if you go further down here, you can see how much I've made since I started my shop, US $110. And if you look at the views here from the ads, I've had 125,000 views and 396 clicks from those ads, and just 5 orders. So these 5 orders came from the ads, and then I have an order which surprisingly came from organic search, and that was the very first product I sold, which was a bus driver mug. So just one product came from organic search, meaning I didn't pay for that purchase. Sorry, I didn't pay for ads, or I didn't run ads for somebody to make purchase. So that is what you would really want if you don't have to spend any money on ads to make sales. That's what Dave is trying to point out to you. But even Etsy themselves, they would be telling you that it's good when you just start your shop that you start running ads, because what you want to do, you want to get early data. You want to get a lot of data from the ads you are running. If you look at my campaign here, I have so many views. So I can go into the back of my ad campaign and look at what people are searching, look at why they are clicking and why they're not making purchase. You know, this figure will give you a lot of data for you to work with to improve your shop. And if you are going to rely on organic traffic, which you might not have a lot, because to be honest with you, as a new person just starting out, organic traffic is not going to give you this number in 4 months. And as I said before, unless you have those social media accounts with followers, and if you have those accounts, you would not really need to go through any course to start your own Etsy shop. You can do it by yourself, just like what I did, and then you could be making sales. So as you can see, your budget was, I was spending like £3, $3 per day, which obviously you're not even going to use. I wasn't even using all of this per day. Sometimes I would spend like just maybe $1.50 for the day, and it would give me a lot of views also, because the good thing about it is that you would only pay when somebody click on your ad. So that's really good. And Etsy ads is not as expensive as ads like Facebook ads, because if you should be running ads and you get this number of views on Facebook, trust me, you would be paying a lot more than this. And as you can see, the total spent for ads for me was US $127. So you can see that I'm not in profit here, because if you look at this figure, 127 I spent on ads, and I only made $110, and this is revenue. This is not profit for me. So in this figure you would have Etsy fee, and you would also have your print partner fee. Like for me, I'm using Printful, so you would have that. So after they remove the fee, the fees, then what is left would be what you consider profit, which obviously I'm not in profit because I'm spending more on ads than what I'm earning. So this is what I'm telling you. Even though I'm doing ads and these guys telling you that you don't have to do paid ads when you start, you see I'm still not making much sales. So talking about selling products like clockwork is not just, it's just not true. And I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds why I'm also telling you that you're not going to make sales like clockwork. So that's my ad campaign, and because I pause it, I wouldn't be able to go into it and show you like how many views I get for which particular product and so on. But at least you can see this information that I started out running ads. If I was relying on organic traffic, I would not have had this. And also, guys, I need to point out that this very channel that you are seeing this video on is my YouTube channel. So it means that I have a YouTube channel where I can advertise my shop. I also have a blog, which I'm going to do other videos to show you how you can advertise your Etsy shop on like your blog and so on, and on your YouTube channel. So for me, I have a YouTube channel, I have a blog, and I also have an eBay shop, but I'm mainly focusing on places where I can promote my Etsy shop. So it's like my blog and my YouTube channel, and then I have my Facebook personal page, which, you know, that page is just for friends and family. How many of them are going to buy mugs from you, or whatever you're selling? So you see, even though I have social media accounts, I'm still not doing well at making sales every day. So it's just not 100% true what they are saying to you. And even if I should, let me go into my stats now. If you even look at this chart, this graph here, you can see this month from the 1st of February. No, today is the 24th, and I'm doing this video is I'm doing them separate days, so you might see you might pick up that, you know, the dates are not corresponding. So I did the first part a couple days ago, and now I'm doing the second part of this video. So if you look at the graph, when I was running ads, even when I was running ads, you can see that, oh, I just have 5 visits this day, the 2nd of February. The 3rd I have 9 visits, then it went down to 4 visits, then it starts to go up 9 visits, then it went up to 26 visits. That's when I was running ads, and then it falls again, then it went up again. I think I stopped running ads probably somewhere here. So as you can see, it begins to fall. So this line is like 10 visits. So you notice I'm getting visits below 10 for how many days now, because I'm not running ads. Today is the 24th, I only had 1 visit. So you see, because I'm not running ads, then my visits fall. So it means that I'm only relying on organic traffic now. And so you can actually see this, that even the stats is showing you that my shop is now on organic search, and my visits, you know, fall drastically. So I'm going to take note of how many visits I would see today. Might just continue on 7, because I noticed the day before was 2 days before was 7, then yesterday is 7, then most likely today would be 7. So that's really what it is for this shop. And where could I go next? So if I go to the back end quickly, because I was trying to explain to you how the prices on Etsy work, and as I said to you, so even if you look at here, I'm also doing phone cases. So I'm selling phone cases, and then I'm also doing t-shirts, and I list these for quite some time now, and I haven't even made a sale from any of these new listings that I have. So here I have different phone cases. The other thing, guys, you have to be careful if you're going to start a shop. You have to be careful about seasonal products, because here I did quite a number of Valentine phone cases, and I didn't make any sale. So these, and the thing about it is, when you upload a listing, you have to pay 20 cents to Etsy each time you upload a listing, and then after 30 days, as you can see, 0 renewals. So this, not 30 days, after 3 months, this would be automatically renewed, because I set it so that it can be automatically renewed. You can do it manually. So if I make a sale like now, then it would be automatically renewed, so I would have to pay 20 cents. If no sale, then after 3 months, then Etsy would renew these, and you have to pay 20 cents again. So you see, those little, even though you're looking at it and say, oh well, it's 20 cents, trust me, those little amounts build up, and especially when you're not making any sales and you have to pay all of that, you know, it build up. So if you have 100 products, and then Etsy renew all of them, and you haven't made any sales, you are talking about what, $20 US for renewing 100 products. So, and when you list products, then it's the same, you have to pay 20 cents for each listing. So for me, I just have 115 products. So I would also say that 115 products should not really be what I'm using to determine whether or not my shop is successful, because you have sellers on Etsy with thousands of products, and this is a numbers game. What I mean by that is that you just have to keep listing products so that you can find that winning product, and that's what Dave is talking about when he said 98% of the time you'll fail, and then just 2% of your products might be that those winning products. So you just have to continue listing until you find that winning product. And I'm going to show you something here. So like with the mugs, I was telling you here, I'm selling each mug for £18.45. So this is what I'm selling it for. And then Etsy would work out the VAT. That's like for countries in Europe. And then obviously, like for America, I'm not sure what their tax is, but you would still pay tax if you're going to buy this product from like America or Canada. They have their own tax, but I know for the UK, you're dealing with VAT, value added tax. So that's really what this is. And so if I say, for example, if I should go to my shop here, you can easily click on this here, and it would tell you the products that I've sold. So I've sold 6 products. So here are the 6 products that I've sold. And this was the very product that I sold. This bus driver mug. This was the mug that was found through organic search. And as you can see, I sold this. This was the last mug that I sold. I think I sold this in January. And if you look at these mugs, Judge Judy mugs, all of these 4 mugs, you can see that these were doing well. See, this one I sold this type 3 times, and then this one is a bit different. So this was really giving me confidence when I sold these 4, and Printful went ahead and fulfilled the order, and then I gained some confidence, and then I went and I designed 4 from 11, 7 more Judge Judy mugs. And one morning I woke up and I saw an email from Printful saying, oh, they would not fulfill any more Judge Judy mugs because it's against their policies or whatever. So they went ahead and fulfilled 4 before they found out that I was breaking their policies according to them. So I had to delete all of these mugs and the new designs that I had. So that was a big setback for me. I'm thinking that if I still had these mugs advertised, I would have made more sales than this. But you know, that's just how these things work. You know, sometimes I start to make sales with that winning product, and then all of a sudden everything just went downhill. So I had to go and do more designs, different designs, and even if you go on Etsy now, you'll see a lot of sellers selling mugs with Judge Judy on it. So I don't know why they did that. I think it's because I use an image which they would consider copyrighted image or whatever. Yeah, so they pick up on that and stop. So I had to, obviously I had to take it down because they wouldn't be fulfilling if people would make order. So that's really what it is for this. So if we go back to Dave, I can easily, as I said to you the last time, the first part of the video, he had 842 sales. So you can see even then, and I think it's like 5 or 4 days since I did the first part of the video. So this is the second part, and then you can see he has made 4 more sales. So if he's talking about selling mugs like clockwork, you should be doing more than 4 sales since the last time we visit, because the last time he had 842. So if I click on this, you can see the products that he has sold. Remember I told you that his course is all about mugs, but then he's not only selling mugs, he's selling other products, and his shop is really doing fine, because he has 127 favorites. Like I have just one favorite, but obviously my shop is young. And then he also, all of his products, he's doing 745 products on this shop at the moment. But if we click on this, then it will show you the products that he has sold. So as you can see here, he has mugs, and then he has downloadable products also. So that's what I was telling you, that these figures here, or this figure here, it's not only mugs. Here he has downloadable digital products also mixed up in it, and then you might see a mug that is repeated. So if you get like once, what am I saying? If you get like this mug, if you get one sale, then you might see the same mug further down, another sale. So that's how Etsy would list it. And here he has this one here. I think this is really nice. I wanted to go jogging, but Proverbs 28 verse 1 says the wicked run when no one is chasing them. So I think this is funny. So people would really buy this because it's really, even though that's not really the meaning of it, but it's just funny, so people buy this. So you can see he has this one sold here, and then here these are different products from the mug, but he's teaching you how to sell mugs like clockwork. And he himself is not selling mugs like clockwork, because if we look at it, guys, how many days do you have in the year? 365 days in a year, right? So if we assume that he is selling even one mug per day, it means that, and remember earlier I showed you that he updated his shop in 2020, so I'm thinking he has this shop for the past 3 years. So if he was doing like one mug per day, then he would have sold 365 mugs in the first year, and in the second year he would have sold another 365. That's like 730 mugs in 2 years. And you see how close it goes to this figure. And remember, this figure is not only mugs, so he's not even doing one mug per day. And let me use one mug per day on average, because like he can do like 2 mugs for one day, and then another day he might do 1 mug, and then the other day he might do 3 mugs. So let me just say on average. So if we assume that he's selling 1 mug per day, he would have been doing 365 mugs for 1 year. And it's obvious that he's selling other products, which is in this figure. So to sell mugs like clockwork, 1 mug per day is not selling mugs like clockwork. If you're talking about like 10 mugs per day, that is what I would consider selling mugs like clockwork. Because that would be crazy. You'll be doing like 10 times 365, then you would get over 3,000 mugs per year. That is what I would consider selling mugs like clockwork. But to say you're going to sell mugs like clockwork, and especially telling people that they don't have to run ads, meaning that they're going to rely on organic traffic, is just not going to happen. So I hope you understand how I explain this, that even if he's doing 1 mug per day, it's not selling mugs like clockwork. Because selling 1 mug, it would be good. I wish I was selling 1 mug each day, because at least it would even motivate me more to do more designs. But not even Dave selling 1 mug every day. He's selling other products, and if he was selling 1 mug per day, this figure would be way higher than 846 for the past 2 or 3 years he has been selling on Etsy. So to create a course to say that people are going to sell mugs like clockwork is only for beginners who don't understand the online space. So I wouldn't fall for it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take the course, because sometimes it's good for you to know exactly what you're getting into, and the course would help you. Like how I started my own, there was some stuff I didn't know before. Like I didn't know that you could get 40 free listings on Etsy. If I had gone through somebody who were doing Etsy before, they have an Etsy shop, they would get a link, like an affiliate link, and if you use that link, then Etsy would give you free 40 free listings when you're ready to upload listings on the shop. So I didn't get that because I didn't do a whole lot of research to find that out. I found that out after I created my shop, which it would have saved me $8, because 40 listings would be like $8, because each listing is 20 cents. So I would have saved $8, but it doesn't really matter. I still managed to create a shop, a nice shop, just like his shop, and I made 6 sales, so I just have to continue. But I'm just saying that doing the course is not going to make you make sales more than anybody else, and you're definitely not going to be selling mugs like clockwork, because you have thousands of other sellers selling mugs. um, I could go into different shops to show you, but this video would be way too long. So I'm just saying that you're not going to be selling mugs like clockwork. The course probably might cost you like $4.97. That's the kind of price they love to use. $4.97, $9.97, $3.97, and stuff like that. But if you think about paying that money for the course, and they might provide you with some designs, which obviously if they are going to give you designs to start out with, they are going to give the other people who sign up those designs. So again, you are creating competition for yourself, because say for example they give you these 4 designs. So if they have 100 people sign up, they're not going to find 100 different designs for different people. They're going to give you the same design, so everybody would be seeing shops with the same designs. That's competition for you. So that's what I'm talking about. So if you want to do the course, you can go ahead and do it, but I'm just telling you what they're not telling you. I'm telling you that you're not going to be selling mugs like clockwork, and doing the course is not going to make you selling mugs more than anybody else who did not do a course. So do your own research, and try to figure things out before you fall for some of these, because these guys know they're not going to tell you everything, because obviously they are sugarcoating stuff. If they should tell you that, listen, even if you're running ads, you're not going to make a lot of sales, you have to do a lot of stuff, do designs, you have to research, you have to perform search engine optimization on your shop, you have to do this, you have to do that. They're not going to go through all of that, because they might do that after you make the payment, but during their webinar it's just a lot of sugar coating just for you to buy their course. So that's all I have to say, guys. If you like this video, just leave a comment, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm growing. I'm now over 400 subscribers. It took me a while to get there, but I'm grateful for everybody who subscribed to the channel. I'll just keep pointing out stuff like this to you, because I myself am young into it. I started a blog based on being burned online, so I started a blog, and the blog is getting on because it's monetized with Google AdSense, and I also review products for other businesses and some for ClickBank and so on. And I made 1 or 2 sales on ClickBank. I will do a video and show you through those product reviews that I've done, and those are organic search, so I don't have to pay for ads for those products to be seen by people, and if they make purchase, I didn't lose anything because I didn't pay for ads. So that's the kind of thing you would want for your Etsy shop, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be easy. When you're talking about free traffic and organic search, it's not going to be easy. It's a long-term thing. So if you're into the get rich quick mentality, then that might not work for you. But if you're thinking about building a passive income business, which you can pass on to your children and all of that, then you have to think long term. So thanks again for watching, and catch you in another video.